Returning home from months at sea is like waking up from one dream right into another. Charter season is 4 months of sunshine, the bluest water that has ever existed, and lots of money. But it's also 16-hour shifts, sleep deprivation, and late nights scrubbing the vomit of hungover billionaires from white carpet. At the end of the season, we always come to Mitch's, an Irish pub that puts the dive in Dive Bar. Mitch's is dirtier than someone who cleans a $20 million yacht for a living would like, and the dust on the bookcase beside our table is likely a health violation, but seeing as it's the first mess in months that isn't my responsibility to clean, I couldn't care less. Some people never experience déjà vu, but I feel it all the time. More and more as the years pass. Every time I slip into this booth at Mitch's, for instance. Joe, the Serendipity's second stew and my soon-to-be former best friend, says I'm just bored. But I disagree. How can I be bored when I work on a giant boat and run away to the Caribbean 4 months a year? How can I be bored when I get paid to see the places most people only dream of? As Joe's nieces would say, I am living the dream. Usually, I don't disagree. Usually. But as I stare across the table at Joe, nightmare is the word that comes to mind. I can see her mouth moving, but I don't hear a word. I'm distracted by the ache in my bad knee, which after the last 4 months working barefoot is aggravated by even the lowest of low-heeled wedges. In a few days, my knee will adjust to life on land along with the rest of me. All I have to do is ignore the pain until it fades. But what Joe's just told me? I won't adjust to it. I refuse. Nina? Joe's voice comes back into focus and the feeling of déjà vu slips away. Her gaze darts from me to her fiancé, Alex, beside her. It's an awful idea, is all I can manage, because this is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Joe quitting the yacht to help Alex run a restaurant? Joe frowns into her drink. That's all you have to say? You can't even cook, Josephine. They don't pass out Michelin stars for knowing how to operate a microwave. How are you going to help this man run a restaurant? Sure, he makes a good cheese Danish, but the sex can't be that good. I'll try to focus on the part where you compliment my cooking, Alex says. I shoot him a glare. Don't. Joe twirls the straw in her glass. I won't be cooking. I'll help manage the place, she says. Alex puts an arm around Joe's shoulders, and though I love him for loving Joe, I also want to punch him in the ribs. Not hard enough to break one, but enough for him to understand how all this is making me feel. A better friend would smile, buy a round of shots, celebrate this new phase of her friend's life. But I am not Joe's better friend. I'm her best friend. And as such, I can't help but think of all the things I'm losing. You're upset because she's choosing him over you, the voice in my head says. The voice isn't wrong. Of course Joe is choosing Alex over me. He's the fiancé, I'm the best friend. That's what happens when people get engaged or land their dream job or find something else they can't resist. This is worse than a secret fetus, I whisper into my drink. Alex tenses. Oh, what? I wave a hand at Joe. I thought you may have impregnated her. She's been acting weird all week. Beer dribbles down Alex's chin when he turns to look at her. I'm not pregnant, she says. You've seen me drinking all season, Nina. We shared a fishbowl at that weird pirate bar. Davy Jones's locker is festive, not weird. I fiddle with one of the dangling unicorn earrings I take off only to shower and sleep. You could have been pregnant. I don't know your life. How am I supposed to know if you adhere to CDC guidelines? You do know my life, Joe says, which means you also know I never planned to work in yachting forever. I never planned to work in yachting at all.